Have you ever paused mid-snack and wondered, could these harmless nuts really be undermining your legs, weakening your heart, and stealthily stealing years from your life? For millions of seniors across our nation, a seemingly healthy munch could be the invisible force behind muscle loss, dangerous inflammation, and fading mobility, just at the time when every confident step is precious. Introduction: the stakes are higher than you think. I'm Dr. Laura, and today we're exposing the hidden truth about nuts, the 3 types you should avoid immediately, and 3 powerful alternatives that deserve a place in your daily routine starting now. This isn't just about diet, it's about your freedom, your independence, your dignity, and ultimately your future. Before we dive in, if you haven't yet, click subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another senior-focused health tip tailored just for you. If this video helps, type 1 in the comments. If not, type 0. Your feedback steers this channel's growth. Part 1. 3 nuts you must avoid. 1. Peanuts. The silent threat to strength. Peanuts are ubiquitous in snack bowls, family bars, sandwiches. They're marketed as wallet-friendly and heart-healthy. But for seniors, these legumes, yes, peanuts aren't true nuts, can be quietly disastrous. Why? Aflatoxins. Grown underground. Peanuts are prone to mold contamination, producing aflatoxins toxic to the liver. After 60, your body's detox pathways weaken, turning what was once harmless into a creeping internal damage that chips away at muscle strength, immunity, and vitality. Inflammation. Trigger. Loaded with omega-6 fats. Peanuts can disrupt your body's natural balance, fueling chronic inflammation. Joints stiffen, arteries thicken, muscles weaken, painful consequences that make walking, climbing stairs, or balancing far more difficult. Medication. Interference. With vitamin K content, peanuts interfere with blood thinners, a common prescription in seniors, raising risks of clotting or bleeding complications. Hidden additives. Commercial peanut butters are often riddled with hydrogenated oils, extra salt, and sugar, all pushing your blood pressure higher and accelerating vascular aging. In short, what seems like a simple snack can stealthily undermine your legs, your circulation, and your cognitive sharpness while you believe you're making a healthy choice. 2. Cashews. The calcium killers. Cashews are creamy, rich, and comforting, almost luxurious. But behind that buttery exterior lies a hidden danger. They steal essential minerals that your bones desperately need. Here's the problem. Oxalates. These natural compounds bind to calcium in your gut, preventing it from being absorbed. That gradually chips away at your bone density, drastically increasing your risk of fractures, even from a simple trip across a room. Blood sugar spikes. Cashews are unusually high in carbs for a nut. This can drive sudden glucose surges, especially dangerous for seniors with diabetes or prediabetes. These peaks damage small blood vessels in your legs and feet, impairing healing and nerve health. Kidney crystals. The oxalates don't stop there. They can crystallize into painful kidney stones, especially risky if you already struggle with hydration or age-related kidney decline. The result: what starts as a satisfying handful can lead to fragile bones, slow healing wounds, and even urinary distress, a tragic loss of mobility and independence. Comment if you're still with me, type 1 below. But wait, 3 more nuts we need to talk about, including those life-saving alternatives that do far more good than harm. Coming up next, stay tuned to discover the 3 nuts you should be adding to your daily mix nuts that support strong legs, a healthy heart, and a sharp mind. But cashews aren't the only hidden danger. If you're a senior navigating life with reduced chewing strength or a dry mouth, it's yet another cruel twist. Foods that seem soft and comforting might be quietly working against your body. It's unsettling, isn't it? That something so small, so seemingly innocent, could hold the power to unravel your health. But that's exactly the case with another unassuming nut that's likely sitting in your kitchen right now, pine nuts. These tiny seeds, often sprinkled delicately over gourmet salads or blended into creamy pestos, appear harmless. They're elegant, subtle, almost luxurious. They whisper of health and refinement. But for older adults, they hide a much darker truth. Pine nuts can become quiet saboteurs, attacking two of your most precious assets, your strength and your mind. Let's uncover what makes them so dangerous. 3. Pine nuts, the brain and leg disruptor. At a glance, pine nuts seem like one of the least threatening foods on the planet. They're small, mild in taste, and rarely eaten in large quantities. But their danger lies not in volume, but in their invisible interactions. What most seniors don't realize is this pine nuts can interfere with over 60% of commonly prescribed medications. That includes medications for high blood pressure, cholesterol management statins, antidepressants, and many more vital drugs that regulate your heart, your mood, your memory, and your blood vessels. Imagine this. You're doing everything right, taking your pills on time, eating better, trying to stay active, and yet your blood pressure starts to spike. Your heartbeat becomes irregular, or you experience sudden dizziness or confusion. What if the culprit was that sprinkle of pine nuts in your lunch? The chemical compounds naturally present in pine nuts may block or alter how your body absorbs medications. The result: your prescriptions can become dangerously less effective or unpredictably strong. For seniors, this can mean the difference between stability and crisis strokes, heart arrhythmias, blood clotting episodes, all possible outcomes of these hidden food-drug interactions. And the most tragic part, most doctors never warn you. Pine nuts have slipped under the radar of clinical concern for decades. But medication interference is only the beginning. The disturbing syndrome. No one talks about pine nuts have been clinically associated with a rare and disturbing condition called pine mouth syndrome. It sounds harmless, but its effects are not. After eating pine nuts, some people experience a delayed reaction that transforms everything they eat or drink into a metallic, bitter nightmare. It can last for days or even weeks. Now imagine you're an older adult already facing challenges with appetite, chewing, or digestion, and suddenly every bite tastes like metal. The result: you eat less, your calorie intake drops, your body weakens, muscle begins to waste away, energy plummets, falls become more frequent, wounds heal slower. It all begins with a tiny nut that was supposed to be a gourmet garnish, a hidden enemy that attacks from within. Unlike other nuts, pine nuts are rich in polyunsaturated fats, which may sound healthy but come with a hidden cost. These fats oxidize quickly, especially when stored improperly. Once oxidized, they release harmful compounds into your system that inflame your joints, stiffen your arteries, damage delicate brain tissue. This isn't a dramatic theory, it's backed by science. Oxidative stress is a key driver behind conditions like arthritis, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Every time you consume rancid or oxidized pine nuts, you allow this invisible fire to burn through your body's defenses. The signs: slower thinking, blurry vision, increasing forgetfulness, a creeping fog in your brain that refuses to lift. Each of these is a warning. Each one chips away at your independence, your clarity, your very identity. And then there's the physical risk. Let's not forget the choking hazard. Pine nuts, due to their size and slippery texture, are particularly risky for seniors with dry mouth, low saliva production, or swallowing difficulties, common conditions after 65. Something so small should never become so dangerous. But for many seniors, it is. In summary, pine nuts represent a triple threat. 1. They interfere with essential medications. 2. They trigger appetite-destroying taste distortions. 3. They accelerate joint and brain aging through oxidation. It's a lot of damage from something that fits on the tip of your finger, isn't it? But here's the good news. While some nuts can silently steal your strength, others can give it back. They can rebuild your bones, protect your brain, and even help you stay mobile and clear-headed well into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Are you ready to meet the first of these miracle defenders? In the next chapter, we'll uncover the number one nut for building strong legs, sharper memory, and a steadier heart. Stay with me, you don't want to miss it. Just as walnuts safeguard the mind and movement with quiet strength, the journey of protection continues with a nut as vibrant in color as it is powerful in benefit. Walnuts don't merely support the brain, they actively combat inflammation within its tissues, defending delicate neurons from oxidative stress. This stress is one of the silent leading culprits behind memory loss, cognitive fog, and even dementia. Choosing to nourish your body regularly with walnuts isn't just a snack decision. It's a quiet rebellion against forgetfulness, confusion, and the emotional distance that memory decline can create in our later years. But the brain isn't the only beneficiary. Walnuts also support our physical agility. They're rich in arginine, an amino acid that enhances blood flow. And with better circulation comes faster reaction time, more stable movement, and fewer dangerous falls. These are not just conveniences, they are essential to preserving independence, especially after 60. When our bodies circulate blood more efficiently, our muscles stay nourished, our reflexes stay sharp, and each step we take feels just a little more secure. And there's another gift walnuts quietly offer: better sleep. Contained in their soft, wrinkled shells is a natural source of melatonin, the hormone that helps regulate the body's circadian rhythm. Just a small handful of walnuts in the evening can gently guide you toward deeper, more restful sleep, setting the stage for clearer mornings and calmer days. In short, choosing walnuts is a powerful act of self-preservation. You're not just nourishing your brain or enhancing your balance, you're protecting your very connection to life, your ability to remember names, stay upright, enjoy conversations, and wake up refreshed. It's a small act with far-reaching ripples. Yet even as walnuts support memory and mobility, there's another nut waiting in the wings, less known, but just as remarkable. Light in spirit and glowing with color, this next nut protects the two essential forces that carry us forward: the heart and the eyes. Let's meet it now. 3 pistachios, the heartbeat of mobility. With their bright green color and playful shells, pistachios bring a joyful energy to the table. But beneath their cheerful appearance lies a potent secret, a secret tied not only to heart strength, but to something far more sacred: freedom of movement. Every confident step we take depends on a single invisible rhythm: our heartbeat. And with age, this rhythm becomes harder to maintain. Blood pressure rises, arteries stiffen, and our energy begins to falter. It's a silent transformation, one that can sneak up on us without warning. But pistachios push back. Each handful is rich in potassium, nature's own blood pressure regulator. This vital mineral gently balances the effects of sodium, helping to lower hypertension and protect the delicate arteries that carry life to every part of the body. Unlike many snacks that are salty, traps in disguise, pistachios offer heart protection without the harmful crash. And their benefits don't stop with the heart. Pistachios guard another precious sense: vision. These vibrant nuts are packed with lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 powerful carotenoids that feed the macula, the small central part of the retina responsible for sharp vision. These compounds help prevent macular degeneration, the leading cause of blindness in older adults. When you protect your vision, you protect more than just your sight. You protect your ability to read, recognize faces, walk safely, and navigate the world on your own terms. But the magic of pistachios doesn't stop with what they do inside the body. Even the act of eating them has value. Their firm texture requires a gentle yet strong chew, supporting jaw health and encouraging mindful eating. This kind of awareness at meals can prevent overeating, helping to maintain a healthy weight and reduce joint stress. And there's a quiet beauty in the small ritual of cracking each shell. This movement, though simple, supports fine motor skills and keeps the connection between hand and eye strong, a defense against the creeping loss of dexterity that aging often brings. And let's not forget their emotional impact. Pistachios, with their festive colors and satisfying crunch, turn healthy eating into something joyful. They remind us that caring for ourselves doesn't need to feel like medicine. It can be a celebration, a bright, flavorful reminder that our bodies are still worth loving, still worth nurturing, still worthy of protection. But while pistachios offer daily vitality, there is one more nut that carries a deeper, more mysterious strength. A rare and exotic variety that doesn't just protect the body, it may influence the very pace at which you age. Are you ready to discover this final extraordinary protector? Let's explore it together. The power to choose, protect your strength, preserve your life. Every single decision you make today lays the groundwork for the strength you'll carry into tomorrow. The foods you eat, especially the nuts you choose, may seem like small details, but for seniors, these seemingly minor choices can mean the difference between independence and dependence, between clarity and confusion, between falling behind and moving forward with confidence. Peanuts, cashews, pine nuts, though popular, harbor hidden dangers that grow heavier with time. They don't just cause bloating or mild reactions, they can erode bone health, stiffen arteries, harm your kidneys, disrupt medications, and quietly rob you of both memory and motion. Every innocent handful can chip away at the foundation you've worked a lifetime to build. But this isn't about fear, it's about knowledge and the power that comes with it. On the other side stand the true allies: almonds, walnuts, and pistachios. These are nature's guardians, especially for those of us in the golden chapters of life. They shield your bones, nourish your heart, preserve your memory, and protect your strength. They are more than food, they're a form of respect, a quiet act of care, a promise to yourself. Because even in aging, growth is still possible. Resilience is real. And your vitality can still be nurtured one mindful bite at a time. You hold that power in your hands, and it's never too late. Let today be the day you choose to protect your body, reclaim your energy, and preserve your joy, not by chance, but by the strength of your own wise choices.